Hey guys, what's going on? It's Ryan here, coming back at you with Armory update number not 11, 13. We're on 13 right now. This one actually is gonna be more. I didn't top this week at all. I played Dio and Victor, and none of those champions don't really feel good into Arachne right now. I didn't do very well, but my brother ended up going undefeated down at Command Zone. So we have some game notes from him. He was on Kayo. It's his go-to. He has been with Brute since the beginning of the game, and it's his one like if he could just pick if he had to pick a comfort pick, it would always be KO. Even though he has a lot of testing with other brutes, he has put the most work into KO and has the most fun with KO. Hopefully, we get some new KO cards out of Super Slam. That would be dope. I know we're getting a new leader, so hopefully we have some cards that aren't all reviled. And they can actually get some beneficiary support for the old KO, which will probably make him Nitro LL, but that's okay. Um, yeah, so he said he went into. Oh, it's funny. His round two was me, and he he put it as Victor. That's funny. Round one was Ira. It was Ira. He won the game. Ira did just come out with the new structure, the new Armory deck, and it's really good. They've got their own form of CNC now. They've got their own little combo line with the Edge of Autumn, and they can flick the Edge of Autumn to provide a ninja attack +1. And then if it's a vengeance card, they can regrow their Edge of Autumn. It's just really good. I like the whole the new Ira stuff. Um, he said so. The game was really tempo-y. Actually ended up watching a little bit of this game. He was doing like two card hands for like most of the game. He'd give up two cards to blocking and then swing like one really tall attack, right? Um, and then he ended up hitting cast bones plus blood rush turn. So if you know anything about the brutes, cast bones is already like one of their um, like stronger turns. Where and then like if you blood rush on the turn where you had already gotten your cast bones to tokens, like you're gonna sweep up. Um, he said he was at one for 3 turns and then sent pulping for game. Pulping is their little way to close out Brute's little a ode to Guardian, I guess. For at least in the way I see it, they have it's like a if they hit a 6, it's a dominate, so it's a good way to close games. And it naturally has go again if you don't block it with two or more like action card or two more cards. I don't know if it's action cards, but like it has to be cards. Like you can't just block it with armor and it doesn't get go again. You have to give it cards to not get go again, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, so he ended up coming out against Ira, which you know, not 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 surprising. A lot of Ira lists just are starting to figure themselves out, and a lot of the succeeding Ira lists aren't even using a lot of the vengeance stuff. Um, I know the I know the latest tournament. It was ProQuest. The calling and the battle harden they had here, the same guy won with Ira in two different formats. So if you're interested in a good Ira list, there that would probably be where I started. I say that, but I'm building Ira, and I don't. My list looks nothing like his, but I'm loving it. So we'll see. Anyways, he goes into round two. Round two was me. It was Victor. He beat my butt, man. He I ended up even getting some classes on him, but he understood easily what crushes he could play through his hands and what he couldn't. So he'd block what he needed to, and then just kind of still send a good turn. Um, he ended the game on a blood rush, pulping, and a swing big turn, which is just a ton of damage. I gave as much to my hand and armor as I could to it, and it just wasn't enough to not leak over to death. Um, I don't think Victor's in a bad spot. I don't know. I'm torn. Victor feels really good into certain champions, and then like complete ass into champions you think he'd be really good into. Like I do not feel like the Arachne matchup is super favored. It just I feel like it's playable, but I don't feel like it's as favored as it used to be. I think the Arachnes have kind of figured out the matchups, and they're problematic to deal with. Really, really problematic. Victor's just not in a great. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to say he's not in a great spot, but he's definitely not like super. He doesn't feel as good as he was a couple weeks back. Going into round 3, he was versus Katsu. Katsu coming through, being able to utilize all of the new Iroh cards because they're all combo, and Katsu is a combo leader. So it's really cool to see a leader like Katsu get a semi like buff semi armory deck almost. Like you could literally probably just slap Katsu as the leader in the Ira deck and then take out all the Ira specializations and play it. Um, probably want. I don't know. I don't know. You could probably still do Edge of Autumn with Katsu as well. But yeah, he did win. The blood rushes didn't go as he wanted them to. Yeah, I remember talking to him about this. He kept drawing 2 blues. Like he'd blood rush into 2 blues, which is hilarious. I'm his brother. It's probably not hilarious for him, but yeah, blood rushing into 2 blues. You're like, oh great, I can send 5. Awesome. But yeah, so he was going into a tempo game at the end, and he would end up swinging tall. So the Katsu would give up hand. That was his game plan, and it ended up working. Katsu would give up hand, and towards the final turns, he was going tall, and then on the final turn, he sent a swing big that had go again from a Gold Kiss Rum because he was playing the Sea Legs variant. They call it Drunken KO. And then he swung Bare Fangs for 8 to close out the game. And I mean, I think Sea Legs really helped the Brutes out a lot, and like they're already going to be getting support in uh, Super Slam, so like we could be seeing Brutes be on top of the meta again pretty soon. I'm not 100% about that, but we don't know. We don't know what Tough Nut exactly is going to do. IP3, I don't know, man. IP3 on a hero is rough. Even though he gets to pitch off the top, like what if you pitch a red? Like you're pitching one, still not that great. But yeah, Brutes are gonna have some cool, interesting stuff. So is Guardian Master Pack is coming out. Super excited for that. Gonna have some crack shuffle plays in as skirmish season coming up. So that's cool. Skirmish season 12. So stay tuned for some of that footage. And yeah, guys, it was a fun week. But it was definitely cool to see Luke go 3-0 with Brute before they got their big push and take down another Armory. So shout out to my brother. Love you guys. Later.